Likely to see. But Nimesh, tell us, what are you picking up in the street chatter? We thought this was it. We're likely to see a good session, but very disappointing actually by the end of it.
It looks like the bank nifty is disappointing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and I'll give you a bit of feedback on the banking flows as well. But broadly, the index has been consolidating. But look at broader markets. That's the space. There is so much of action. There's a party out there. A lot of stocks are moving and all. The small cap index is up 1%. Mid cap index is up 0.75%. So actually, it's not about the index, but broader markets today, which are doing good. In fact, even in terms of flows, it's very, very stock specific. That was a feedback in the morning as well. There is no directional sectoral flow in today's trade. It's very, very individual. It's stock specific moves from the larger FIs as well. Even in the banks, well, the bank nifty is sharply fallen off. But in terms of flows, I understand there are small initial buy flows in the private bank stocks. Even in HDFC Bank, well, the stock is down today. After a long time, I'm sensing a bit of buying flow in HDFC Bank as well. So, contrary to the screen, there is a bit of small buying from larger FIs in the private bank stocks. So that's the overall feedback. Even as I said, while the index looks flat or maybe it's down a bit in the last half an hour of trade, there is massive breakout in the small cap index, and that's where it looks like this party is going to continue. The momentum is very, very strong in the broader markets.
All right, Nimesh, but as you said, plenty of action in the broader market. So let's talk about a couple of stocks and what are you picking up out there?
So in terms of individual names, the first stock on my list is BHEL today. Big mover of late, and even in today's trade, that's moved up on good volumes as well. I guess the city is now anticipating a large order win for BHEL very soon. So that's the reason why the city is excited on BHEL of late. So that's the first one. The second stock is Shriram Properties. Even that's buzzing in trade today. But in Shriram Properties, watch out for a very large block deal, which can happen very soon. In fact, I understand the private equity investor is likely to completely exit, selling its entire stake in Shriram Properties. So that's the second one. The third stock is Voltas. This is one stock which is quietly moving up from the recent lows, and every now and then I keep getting a feedback about some bit of buying interest back in Voltas from larger institutions. So looks like there is some genuine buying now in Voltas at lower levels from the larger institutions. And the last stock is Adani Transmission. Again, a quiet stock, not much done in that particular stock as well. But in terms of flows, I understand a long only fund is quietly accumulating from the open market into Adani Transmission as well.
Okay, interesting list. As always, Nimesh, thank you very much for that.